in my house, in my closet. He's sort of a clone of mine. He has like a checkered mask on, and he has sunglasses on for some strange reason. He also has a guitar, has a gun.
Hey, man.
What are you doing here? You've been gone for like 2 months.
Well, you know how us clones have like really short lifespans? I looked up on Wikipedia because, I'm a clone. Figured, hey, there must be something on there. So, turns out, like, really short lifespans, it's a big surprise, and, I kind of went on a self-life journey, in the like Himalayas, just kind of the talk from old men, all that stuff about, gotta live your life to the fullest, gotta yada yada yada, eat good food, whatnot. So yeah, decided to get off my depressed stage, just kind of live my life,
Okay, whatever. I don't care. Listen, dude, did you see him? Did you see the other clone? I mean, if you.
But yeah, I did see him. He wore sunglasses on he was in like the living room. It was kind of weird, but other than that, I mean, I kind of understand why you created the clone, man. I mean, with your personality, you need help, I mean, you can get out. There's nothing blocking. So
just leave your bag in the guest room, I guess. You can just sleep there.
Thanks for that. My bag's gonna be right here. So, yeah. 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 See you, man.
Okay, fine. I'll get out. Guys, get it next time he freaking comes in here. Yeah, this chapter was generally, it was pretty good. Chapter was pretty good. Introduced a lot of cool little concepts that I kind of liked. The mimetic predator was really cool. It was like this, like not invisible force, but it was kind of this organism that really shapeshifts into little girls and, killed a random anti-skill officer, Rip Jerry. Jerry, the anti-skill officer, served well. His mother was killed by a Skell-Out gang member. He donated. He committed it to the officer life. Wanted to help beat back this Skell-Out guys, and he died by getting Iron Maiden by a weird organism thing. But yeah, okay. That's it. That's all I have to say for Jerry. Okay. Again, this is mainly about Hamazura, even though we do focus on Tom and Alistair a little bit. We see where we get more further into the pen. We get to know a little bit more about how Korozan got put into the world. Alistair was doing a whole weird Loch Ness experiment or summoning, kind of like an exorcism in a sense, where he may have accidentally summoned it. He summoned a variety of demons, actually, like, from the freaking depths of hell, I guess, but, I guess Korozan was more of a powerful one than he had done, because he did have a contingency plan for, like, a little exorcism spell, or like a light something spell, and it would deal with it, but I guess Korozan was too powerful and he got away. But yeah, Alistair knew of it, but he was all this time he was trying to figure out how to deal with it. He just didn't know if it was Laura or not, I feel like. But yeah, of course, Thomas still has like a hole in his gut. So, I mean, it's kind of hard for him to really follow Alistair and know what he's doing without, bleeding out. But there were a lot of funny moments in this chapter. There were parts where Toma was just because Toma's like a teenage kid and Alistair's like kind of like a little girl now, so it's kind of weird seeing these two together, and they don't look related, so you can't really come out with the contingency. Oh, they're just brother and sister. I don't know, but I just thought it was funny how a lot of these people were just observing them and just freaking out over the fact they were this kind of sexual things, sort of, kind of. But yeah, and seeing Toma just with this wound, like just walking around like it's no big deal. I don't know why I like that so much, but yeah, they've been looking for Sushi Mikado and Misaka, but they couldn't contact them, which I think is kind of off. I feel like maybe Misaka's off on her own little adventure helping out Index, Sushi Mikado, and Althenius and Micah. But, again, we don't really know what happened to them. So I would like to think they were off the windowless building, because, they would have died instantly, but kind of. Well, not maybe not obvious, but yeah, Misaka's probably off, maybe dealing off her own adventure. Maybe we'll find out later in like the epilogue or something, I would like to think. They've been trying to figure out how to contact with Misuka and Tsubakano. Doesn't work. So apparently, I guess they're on the run, or they're trying to figure out more of a way to beat back Kurozan. Majority of this of their appearances so far seem to be making up plans and failing to do those plans. But yeah, further on as we're with them, and we kind of figure out along the way of what Kurozan is, I guess. But right now we're focusing on Hamazura and Lilith, because that is kind of the point of interest, considering Lilith, the baby, has the same name as Alistair's daughter. Hamazura ends up getting out of the police station, and he grabs Lilith, and they fed her with, like, milk and stuff, with the powdered milk. And so she's dead. They had their own little baby pen. It's kind of cool. And then, we see the Mech Predator team up with Ao Francisca. Now, it is pretty much confirmed that Ao Francisca's a being that was created Kurozan, because Kurozan does at least mention Ao Francisca, or is hinted to be connected with him in some way or thing. It's quite possible that maybe a demon is in the suit, or maybe it's the same type of organism the Menepic Predator, Mesometic Predator is.
Mimetic Predator.
And then the Mesmeric Predator transforms into a little girl for some reason. It can like do all this crazy stuff. Oh, but then we have some funny scenes with Hamazura saying how he likes short girls with big boobs. Or Hamazura, you're such a kid. This isn't the type of situation for you to be sexually frustrated. Just okay. But yeah, so the fight with them was pretty cool. I like the Mesmeric Predator and its concept of being like this weird thing that just transforms into stuff. I kind of like that. I like weird blobs that transform into stuff. It's cool, okay? Okay, yeah, he ends up escaping. Eventually, Takitsubo does figure out that is Hamazura. Why she didn't figure out the first one, I have no freaking idea, but whatever. She is, but again, it is his girlfriend, so it makes sense for her to be the first one to figure out, I guess. But yeah, she ends up helping him out with Lilith. We get a lot of cute moments with them in this chapter. I really like that. Even though I'm not a big fan of Hamazura, I do like the relationship they have going on. It's really funny and cute, and just kind of like a relationship I would think how that would go. This whole Hamazura and Takitsubo taking care of a baby totally doesn't signal that they're gonna have a child in the future. Totally doesn't. No, man. Totally not a hint or anything. But yeah, Takitsubo seems to know a lot about children for some reason. She was having trouble breathing and all this. They want to take her to the hospital. Of course, that'd be a bad idea considering, a criminal with the exact same suit that Hamazura is wearing is running around causing trouble. It would be kind of ludicrous to go there with the same suit on because you will get called up by the police. Or it's a trap of some kind, which Hamazura doesn't do because, babies, man. Babies, you gotta save the babies. But yeah, they go there and Ao Francisca ends up ambushing them along with the Midnight Predator. A pretty epic fight. He makes these weird robot jellyfish tentacle things, and they cause the Midnight Predator kind of fused with them too a little bit, kind of creating this. He creates a bunch of little girls. I don't get the concept of this. I want to see this animated because I want to know what the Midnight Predator made a bunch of little girls. It's so weird. Maybe the Midnight Predator itself is a little girl and it keeps doing this, but I don't know. It's really weird. Accelerator comes in, freaking taps on the ground, explosion. And throughout this chapter, Hamazura kept coming to the conclusion that this whole ordeal was going with Lilith, because the baby's the center of everything. Which, is kind of idiotic. You would think that it would... Because Accelerator was chasing after him before he even found Lilith. But yeah, whatever. Sure. I guess it makes somewhat sense to think that Lilith was the cause of this whole thing, but no, it wasn't. Accelerator calls him an idiot, flicks him on the freaking chest, or head, and he goes flying, you can't see, crashes into a building, boom, Accelerator wins, but yeah. And also we get a cool little thing with the cat widow. Accelerator left her, and she was just left to her own devices, and she's super poor, and she's just laying down in the street, like a street alley cat. Get it? Because she's a cat. And she's begging in front of a store. Get it? Because she's a cat, and cats do that. Okay. So the manager sees this, and why I feel like he should question why there's a cat lady in a widow's outfit, or not a widow's outfit, a funeral outfit, I guess is more closely. But I think it's called a widow. I don't know. But I don't know why he's not really questioning this whole ordeal. Why is this cat lady with a widow's outfit groveling in front of my store. But you know, it's Academy City is technically kind of based in Japan, I think. So I mean, has anyone seen Cat Planet Cuties? No, just me. Okay, so yeah, they're like Eris. Whenever she walks around the places, everyone assumes she's just cross dressing or yeah, she's just cross dressing, like she's just dressing up like a cat. And this scene, I feel like maybe that's what he's coming to conclusion for, even though it's Christmas and. I feel like there should be no reason to dress up as a cat for Christmas or whatever. But yeah, he's just not really questioning it. I don't know why. It's just again, we're talking about the place in Japan that made like these weird cat ears and tail that like register your emotions. So I don't know. Japan's a weird place. I love it though. So he ends up welcoming her in, and she eats like a variety of foods like eggs and stuff. And we get a little bit into detail about her. We do find out that her teacher at one point was Kihara Kagui, which I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, other than that, we do kind of get a little bit in turn, and she's happy she's free finally and stuff, and she just kind of leaves. We'll probably see her again later, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, this chapter overall I felt like was really good. You know, it's not the best I've seen so far. This volume seems to be really nothing really groundbreaking yet. I will say that there are a lot of interesting things happening, especially with Lilith and how for some reason there's just a baby that has the same name as Alistair's daughter. I'm interested to see where that goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Sorry if this wasn't really up to par with my usual stuff. I've been really sick recently, and I feel like these reviews are taking a lot longer. I'm going to try and get these videos out quick with the quickness, if you know what I mean.
Quick with the quickness. Quick with the quickness.
But yeah, I hope this wasn't too freaking long. Sorry if this video wasn't as outrageous as my first part. But yeah, again, I am sick. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time, part 3. Yeah. He's gonna get it freaking next time. Ow, my finger!